This Hangout on Air is live. Woohoo! All right. So many technical difficulties. So sorry about that, but we are live. This is the first ever official The Fierce Force team call, and also Anna's coaches. Anna's still deciding on a team name. There she is. Hey, I just started recording. So tonight, as our first topic, we've decided to pick success partners because we are success partners, and it's kind of fun how we met each other and how we work together, and it's been a huge, huge game changer for my business and also for my personal life because now I have a best friend that I would have never met otherwise. So I guess I could just kind of put my story out there as to why I wanted a success partner and how I found Anna. Basically, I had seen so many, I went through coach training and I had seen so many people comment about, oh, my success partner, and I was like, well, what is that really? And so I talked, and she said, well, it's somebody that you have that's kind of running alongside of you. So it's a coach that, it's another coach that has similar goals as you, that can check in with you every day and kind of motivate you and push you to stay on track with what you want to accomplish with your business. And it doesn't matter what your goals are. Anna and I are pushing for big goals with our businesses, but if you just want to make, I always use the phone bill. If you just want to make the phone bill every month, you can find a success partner that has that same goal as you. So Meredith was just talking about her success partner, Stacy. It's made such a difference for her. So to the Team Triceps page, and if you search for my name on the Team Triceps page, my job posting ad will come up, and it literally was just like, now hiring success partner, and I listed everything that I wanted in a success partner. Because I wanted somebody that would be not just a business partner, but also a friend to me. So I posted everything about me, like my sense of humor and what my goals were for Beachbody and, what I wanted my success partner to be like. And so I literally just posted a help wanted ad, and I had 3 or 4 people message me privately, and Anna was the one that stuck. She stuck by me. So you went the distance, kid. Good for you. So, do you have anything you want to chime in with, Anna?
So, I think sometimes people are like, well, can I have more than one success partner? Yes, you can. So when I started being a success partner with Davina, I was actually with another girl. So I was like playing the field back then. But like me and Davina just kind of like bonded, and like we just had a lot more in common. And I mean, it's okay to have like, even if you were like talking to like 3 other coaches that you have kind of like connected with, maybe like you guys all comment on the same things in the group pages or something like that. Like I didn't ever put out like I want a success partner. I just kind of talked to this other girl for a little bit, and we just kind of connected. Or maybe even, it doesn't even have to, like, we weren't in the same upline or anything. Like we're in the same team. Technically, we're like on Team Triceps. But I mean, you can like date around, I guess. Like you don't have to, like, if you have a success partner, you don't have to like be stuck with them. So don't like think that like, oh, this is my success partner forever, and now like maybe because people change a lot in this business. So sometimes maybe they're like really pushing, and that's kind of what happened with me and my other person. Like I did like the ghost exit. Have you guys read articles on that? Like where you just ghost disappear from a relationship. But like, we both had like really big goals of hitting diamond. And then she just went, like, she never was following through with things and stuff. And, I mean, started being really negative. And they always say, like, get the negative people out of your life. But just you don't have to have, like, it's like dating. You'll find the right person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's to work on communicating with each other and figuring out, like Anna will message me all the time, and I'll be like, dude, I'm at work, I can't. And then like I end up catching up later or anything like that. But it's so nice once you find somebody that you know, you just click with and you get it. And I think with Anna and I, what works so well is that we both have busy lifestyles, so we understand. Like, she'll just be like, I'm working for 17 hours, and I'll be like, oh, I'm just laying here, but that was me earlier. Like, so we're definitely, we work around, and it's great to have a running thread, because then, you know, if you happen to have to mute the conversation for any reason, you can always go back and find something. But yeah, she's totally right. There's no, like, it's not a marriage. Like, you can have 3 or 4 or 5 if you want. The one important thing that I found is it's best, and this is also why Anna and I work so well, it's best to have somebody that has nothing to do with your downline. We're on Team Triceps together, which is like, Sarah tries like our grandmother, I guess, but as far as our own teams, Team Takeover and Team Fitfire?
Yeah.
I never remember Stacy's.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, they're 2 separate teams. So Anna and I have nothing to do, like, so if my PV has nothing to do with hers. So it doesn't, like, there's no pressure of trying to build each other's businesses up. We're just running alongside of each other on separate tracks. Mm-hmm. So that's a really good person to find. What else? What else should we talk about?
I don't even, like, they don't even have to be on Team Triceps either. So, like, we encourage you go to Super Saturdays, right? So maybe you meet somebody at Super Saturday, like you're in the Shakeology line or whatever, and you meet somebody, and, like, don't think because they have nothing to do with our team, they're in your area. Maybe you are the type of person that, like, wants to meet face to face and have coffee with that person and sit down and, like, bounce ideas off of each other. Like, you can start a connection that way too. It doesn't have to be so, like, you don't have to do something just within the larger downline. I mean, I was like, I know all of us are on Instagram a lot, and sometimes, like, other Beachbody coaches start posting and stuff, and maybe, like, they have an awesome Instagram in your mind, and, like, it's everything that you kind of, like, you have similar interests and everything like that. Like, you could reach out to them and see if they have a success partner, if they're, like, they might not even know what that is. Because I did have some people reach out to me when I was first a coach, and I was like, I don't even know what that is. You're creeping me out. I don't even know who you are right now. Like, why would I want to be a partner with you or something? But I mean, it doesn't have to be, like, within our downline, you know. It could be somebody in person. It could be somebody that signs up in the same time as you, and maybe, like, you're on our opposite sides. You know, like, maybe you are what made us Emerald or something, you know. Like, they don't have to be.
And that's one of the things that they said at Summit, too, when they were talking about success partners. They're like, who doesn't have a success partner? And these 2 people raised their hands and realized they were sitting next to each other, and they gave each other a high five. So, like, that was them deciding to be successful. Like, they knew nothing about each other, but they're like, hey, let's be success partners. So, yeah, it can be absolutely anybody. You do also want to find somebody that you work well with. And I got lucky in that, well, Anna and I got lucky in that I'm a writer and she's a graphic designer. So a lot of times I'll be like, I'll write out a caption and she'll be like, oh, can I steal that? And I'll be like, all right, well, design me a photo. So it's very much just like we share ideas, we collaborate. Anytime we're in a conversation and it's stuck, I'll be like, hey, how do I respond to this? Or, oh, this person, like, I have to follow up with them and they're ignoring me. What should I do? Anything like that. Your success partner is there to support you, to give you advice, to give you another perspective. Because sometimes I'll just be so flustered and be like, I don't want to deal with this, and they'll be like the other day, it was somebody had, like, purchased something off of Amazon instead of me, and I was just like, well, you know, I don't really want to talk to this person because they bought off of Amazon and not me. And Anna was like, well, hey, maybe they didn't know. I was one of those that bought off of Amazon. I didn't know, you know. So it's always good to have another perspective outside of your own, just to, like, jolt you back into a thing and everything. You have anything to add?
And then, so a lot of times, like, I know that it took a big relief off of our uplines. So it took a big relief off of Stacy and Meredith that we did get success partners, because they have bigger goals than we even have. And so the fact that we weren't constantly like, hey, does this photo look okay? Does this angle look better? Like, it's kind of things like that me and Davina send to each other, and we totally don't mind. But to them, it was like they have like 15 coaches under them, and they don't have time to like, you know, they're trying to meet new people. Yes, they're trying to like build us and everything, but part of building us is kind of like letting us go and like doing our business on our own, and just to have like that extra perspective from somebody else. And like, yeah, me and Davina like are pretty similar in like an age, that we live in big cities and that we're busy, but like I think that both of us came from really different backgrounds, so that kind of helps us bounce ideas off of each other, and I don't feel like I'm bothering my upline anymore. And especially when you're newer too, like you feel like you're asking so many questions, so maybe you find somebody that is like a new coach like you, and maybe you guys like research different topics, like you both watch different YouTube videos or something, and come back and, you know, tell each other what you've learned. So it's kind of like a time saver too. It's like having a business partner almost.
Definitely. So do you guys have any questions about Success Partners or anything? No? Oh, she's muted. Hey.
How do we unmute her?
Wait.
You have to do it.
Can you type in the chat box? I know there's a way to unmute.
I think you have to do it because it says you muted them.
Is that better?
Oh, there
yes.
we go.
That work? Okay. I think for me, I just have to find somebody, like you said, who has the same goals, who is at, you know, working the same way I am. Like, I have a full-time job, and I'm never going to be able to come out of that. Like, that's what I'm doing. You know, this is, for me, it's a side thing. So I want to find someone who's doing it the same way I am, you know, so I don't feel like I'm holding somebody back who has really, really big goals, and I have, you know, small monthly goals that I can manage. So I think it'd be a good thing to find somebody like that.
Yeah, I think what I can do is I can send you the post that I made that was literally like help wanted, and you can kind of reword it your own way and then put it in the takeover page, or maybe Anna can put it in the Fire page, and we can, because if you lay it out there like, hey guys, this is just a side job for me, I do have a full-time job that I love, odds are you're not the only one. So,
right.
And yeah, just look around and find somebody. Anything else? I don't know. Julia was unmuted for a moment. Maybe she doesn't. All right, well.
I found your post. Can I read it out loud?
Microphone doesn't work. Ah, dang. Wait, what?
I just found your post. Can I read it? Or do you want to read it? Can I send it to you real quick?
Yeah, read it out loud. It's going to be great.
Okay.
This is what I posted when I was looking for a success partner.
And I wasn't even really looking for a success partner, but like her post resonated with me, and that's why I reached out to her. I had a success partner, but I was just kind of like not feeling my success partner. So here we go. I'm trying to make both screens big. Okay. Wanted success partner, and she put like asterisks and all caps. She almost made it like a dating profile, I feel like it's a dating profile. She's like, 25-year-old single female seeking a partner in awesome. And then side note, this post will be a novel. So I took the time to read all of this. I've been a Beachbody coach since January, which I had also been at that point, but haven't had much growth, mostly due to my own struggles with self-motivation while going through some life changes. After a one-on-one with my coach, I think having a success partner would be good to encourage me and keep me on track. And then she listed out her Beachbody goals. I was Emerald for a brief time, but lost one of my qualifying coaches. My goal is to get back to Emerald by the end of October. So she's saying like what her goals are and when she wants to reach them, which I had very similar ones. She wants to do daily invites and posting to social media, which I was having problems with invites at the time. I was like, I got the social media part down. She was updating her blog every Monday, and I had just started a blog myself. SC5 for consecutive months, hosting a challenge group every month, earning an income that gives me more financial freedom. Paycheck to paycheck ain't cute. Keep trying programs, and then she said she's completed Turbo Fire, Chalene Extreme Rocking Body, and Insanity, and that she also owned PiYo, 21 Day Fix, and Hip Hop Abs, and that she would like to try Les Mills someday and possibly even some of the P90s. And I like this one because I had never done Turbo, I had never done Chalene Extreme, I had never done Rocking Body. I had done Insanity, and I had done PiYo, but like all the ones that she had done, I hadn't done. So I started off doing Insanity. I've done P90X3. She talked about 21 Day Fix. I still technically have never even done 21 Day Fix. So like I wish she could talk about some programs that I didn't know anything about, and that like I had tried programs that weren't on her list, especially like the P90s, because I was at this time I was doing P90X3. And then she has a section that says my ideal partner. My age or close to it, which I'm a year older than her. Someone who can sympathize with a busy lifestyle. Me, at this time, I was working like 80 hours a week. I'm working a full-time job as a retail supervisor while trying to pursue Beachbody and experiment with a voiceover career, and also still pretending to have a young and fabulous social life. So the fact that she listed all this stuff, like I was like, this is me, except I have to throw in a husband into that mixture too. But she lived in New York. I've always wanted to live in New York, so I was like, maybe I could just like live through her. And what's she saying? But at the same time, I want someone who won't let us slide into an I'm busy trap. So I feel like that's an excuse that I give myself a lot. I really like the quote that says like, we have just as many hours in the day as Beyonce. Yeah, she has like a fabulous like glam squad and everything, but still like she never is like, oh, I'm too busy to do that, you know? I'd love a coach who's also an emerald or possibly a ruby diamond to encourage me to push harder. So she was looking for somebody that was like more experienced than me, but you know, she got what she got. She's like, I won't turn a newbie away either, and we're all in this together. And finally, someone that I could be not just business partners with, but be friends with. If you're near New York City and would want to bond over coffee or park running and talk about life, that would be amazing. But luckily, technology is amazing. Seriously, me and her talk on Facebook Messenger. What?
Every day. All day, every day.
And then, what does it say? So a long distance friend would be fine. And then she said, like, she just kept about herself, like, pretty, like, small at the end. About me, I'm a pescatarian, also obsessed with coffee and peanut butter. It's still the same. You're still the same person.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
I love laughing, music, singing, spending time outside, writing, handsome men, reading, and Netflix. So, like, I felt like she was, like, my twin, but, like, different. I don't know. And she's like, bonus points if you're a Turbo girl. And I was like, crap, she's not going to accept me because I've never even done Turbo. I was like, I'm going to add in here that I've done PiYo. Double bonus points if you're planning to do Insanity Max 30 at the start of 2015, which I totally did, and I am actually still have to work out tonight. I'm doing like technically my 5th round of it because I love it so much. And then she just said, anyone interested, message me, please. I'm ready for you. Smiley face. Let's see who your rejects were.
Yeah, there were a couple. I think I had a girl that was just like, this is totally me. And so I sent her a friend request and sent the first message of, hey, tell me about you, and then no response. So, and then it happened to 3 or 4 people. So I was like, clearly, you know, we're not, if you're not going to answer my first message, this isn't how you go on a good date. So
posted this September 30th, 2014. Do you know that we've known that long?
I've known Anna for almost a year. That's so crazy. But yeah, like, and that was the thing. Like, I talked to Anna for a little bit, and then we decided to run a free challenge group together. We did the 3-day de-bloat, which was my first time trying anything vegan, and I loved it. I missed cheese. I will say that, which is weird because I don't really eat cheese. Yeah, I don't really eat cheese, but I was like, the fact that I ate cheese, it was weird. But I did enjoy it, and I did lose a little bit, I think. I don't remember. But I was like, and honestly, being pescatarian, I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat really fresh. This has nothing to do with success partners. It's just fun facts about my life. But Anna was there, and Anna had that experience of being vegan, and I had never had that. So that was another thing that I learned from her. So it's all just one big learning experience, and you never know. Like if you run a group with somebody and it doesn't click, well then you still learned from them. You know, it's just, yeah. So, any other questions? No?
Would you think, like speaking of being vegan, because I am, would it be better to find, it's hard because you want to find a partner who you're similar with, so obviously you get along and everything like that. Not that I can't get along with people who aren't vegan, but I know as a partner it'd be good for someone who isn't, because then they would know, like I was asking questions about the new performance stuff that isn't vegan, because obviously I only use the stuff that is, but then, you know, you want somebody who you can talk to on a daily basis about stuff. I don't know. It's a weird question, if you know what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think you just gotta feel it out with the person, because I see both sides of that, you know.
Right.
Like, so now I am like pretty much paleo, but during that time I was trying different things and I was trying to attract different people, and I think that helped Davina attract some new people. Like maybe she met you. I don't know, like around the time you guys met, but like attracting new people that have different dietary restrictions and stuff. So right now I'm pretty much paleo, and I know that Davina is pescatarian, so I'm not going to be like, look at this awesome steak that I just ate. Grossed out by it, you know? And she knows, like, I don't eat dairy, really. I still don't. Like, I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat a lot of dairy. But, like, sometimes she's like, we'll talk a little bit. But, I mean, I don't think we talk about food, really. Like, we talk, like, in the beginning, we were like, so what are your goals? When are you going to reach them? Like, we were very business about it. And then as time went on, we were kind of like, I really want peanut butter right now. Like, but I don't think we talk about a lot about food.
Yeah,
I think we talk more about like our lives and like how stressed we are, and then we're like, hold on, wait a minute, like why are you stressed? Maybe you need to work out. Like we are more there for like lifestyle type things. I don't think that if somebody's like, you know, a meat eater, or if they're a vegetarian or pescatarian or anything, I don't think that should be something that is like a game, right? Like, I mean, when you
No, not that it would be. It would be good to know, like, they would probably know more about stuff that I don't use. Or you're like the 21-day fix or something like that. They would have a different perspective on it, you know.
I'm sure that you could help them a lot to learn, because I didn't know too much about. So my last success partner, she was actually a raw vegan. So she was like into her nutrition, and she would like try to talk to us, of like sent me stuff, and like was almost like pushing some stuff onto me that like I'm just like, I'm from Nebraska, I eat steak, I'm sorry about it. Like I'll try being vegan for a little bit just to see how my body runs. But honestly, my body runs better on meat, and I run better on like eating quinoa and stuff. So I'm not completely paleo. It's kind of like learning your own body and stuff. But I think having somebody that can try those other programs, like I said, like Davina was doing Turbo, and like I've tried a lot of supplements before Beachbody too. So I was like telling her about some like other protein powders that I've tried, other pre-workouts and stuff like that too. You guys have to complete each other.
Yeah, and I think honestly the only time that we've had any type of dietary discussions about like meat clean eating challenges. And for that, you know, maybe you have people that are interested in a clean eating challenge, but they're not necessarily interested in vegan, then maybe your success partner would have one going, or you can have a vegan challenge. So for people like me that have been interested in a vegan lifestyle but had never attempted it, people like that could go to you. So I mean, I can definitely see the insight for having somebody that isn't vegan, but then at the same time, if you find somebody else that you click with and they are vegan, then, you know, it doesn't matter. So.
Right. I don't want to turn people down either way.
Right. Yeah. And you can have two people. You can have one that's vegan and one that's not. You can go to either one. So yeah.
I mean, it's really awesome if you can get like 2 people and like all 3 of you click. That would be really awesome too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That might be hard, but
There's so many people on our network. Like, don't like try to put limits on it. You know.
All right, so I think this was a really good first call despite the crap about getting it all set up, but now I know how to do it right the first time. I like Googled it, I went in, I set it up. Now I know how to do it right. So next week, it won't be this much of a mess. And have we decided on a call for next week? Is it like pages?
So,
What?
do you want to stop recording? Or?
Oh yeah, we can stop recording. All right, so
So can we stop recording?
all right.